Hello, welcome back to my channel. If you're new to this channel, welcome. If you've been here before, welcome back. Today we're making a fruit salad. Yes, we're making a fruit salad. It's a very special day today. It's my grandbaby's birthday. He celebrated his 5th birthday. And we're having it at the house. There are going to be a few friends coming over, and I just want to make a fruit salad so that everyone can enjoy. For those of you who is new to this channel, yes, I have a beautiful two grandbabies. So today I'm making a fruit salad, and I want to show you how I'm gonna all put it together. In front of me here is all the fruits that I'm gonna be using. I have some grapes, a little bit of everything here. But before I get started on assembling all of this, I'm gonna make a quick little dressing here. So I have a lime here. I'm gonna get the juice from these limes, and I'm hoping that I want at least a tablespoon of this juice. But these limes have been pretty hard, so I don't know how much juice is gonna come out of here. But I'll see if I get at least a tablespoon from in here. That's about it. I think that's good. So let's see what's in here. Yep, that's about a tablespoon. And to that, I'm gonna add maybe about 2 tablespoons of honey to that. That's about good. And now, together with this lemon and the honey, I'm gonna blend it, mix the two together really well. Mix it up, mix it, mix it, mix it. So this is a little bit of honey and lemon, and I'm just going to set this aside for a little bit because we can kind of top off with that. Okay, next I have a nice big bowl here that I'm going to be putting everything in. I don't know if this may be too much for this bowl, but we'll see. That's my bowl. I'm just resting it over there for now. So I kind of weighed out some of my stuff, and I have like a pound of grapes and strawberries. The rest, of course, is not going to be a pound. It will be less than a pound. So this is half a pound of blueberries. So I'm going to just go ahead and add the blueberries in there. Now, when you wash your fruits, make sure to dry them so that when you put your fruits together, you don't have all that water liquid from the fruit. So make sure everything is dried, all right? So let me rest this back over here. And over here, I have my grapes. Now, I don't want to put these grapes in whole because they're pretty big. But I want to cut the grapes. And I'm going to kind of hold the grapes like this. I try to cut through them. This is much better than having to cut them one at a time. And then just throw them in your bowl. And the ones that's not cut, you continue to do the same thing. And cut through your grapes like that. And then throw them in your bowl, okay? So I'm gonna finish this up. All right, so I cut through these fruits right here. So now I'm going to put this in my bowl, like that. Set that aside. I have some green grapes here. I'm gonna do the same thing with my green grapes. I'm gonna put them here and cut through them. And the ones that didn't cut good, you're gonna continue. Make sure you cut those. Okay, that's good. So now when you've cut through all your grapes like that, we're gonna take our bowl again, and we're just gonna empty it all in our bowl. You see our bowl is like almost full already. And then we set this aside. But before I set this aside here, guys, I have some cantaloupe here. This is some cantaloupe, and what I did is I took my spoon like this, my measuring spoon. I had another measuring spoon that I used, and I just went inside the cantaloupe, and I did this. I had another measuring spoon that I used. I don't know where I put it, so I'm using this one. But basically, this is it. From my cantaloupe, and this is what. And this is a cantaloupe here, and I'm gonna throw that in there as well. Now, set that aside. We have some strawberries. I did not take the stem off as yet, so I'm gonna go ahead and take the stem off. And when I take the stem off, I'm gonna cut my strawberries in 4. So that way everybody get a small bite. If something is too big, you just make it smaller. And this is it. Okay, so now I'm gonna take my strawberries that's cut up and empty my strawberries in there. Let's go ahead and do that. The bowl is getting full already. Still got more stuff to put in there. And then put this aside. Now the next thing I'm going to do is I have a couple oranges that I went ahead and peel. So what I'm gonna do is just take like this. So that you're not eating all of that core in there. And then what you can do to this is take it and just cut it in half like that. So we put in small pieces in there. So I'm gonna go ahead and continue with this. And we have our oranges here that is chopped up. Just put our oranges in there. Now let's go on to the next one. Now I have some kiwi here. I already went ahead and peeled it. This is the yellow kiwi. I'm not sure if I'm gonna use these because they're a little bit soft. They're a little bit too ripe. So I don't know. Maybe I could still use them. I was trying to debate whether I should use the kiwi because it's a little overripe. You see? Let's go. It's good, but I don't want to use the kiwi because I think it's a little bit too ripe. So I'm not going to use that. Kiwi is a little bit too ripe, so I'm not going to use that. So let's use some apples here. We got some apples. So let's cut up our apples. And I'm going to cut my apples small as well, making everything small to small bites. I'm going to do the same thing over here. And that's it. I'm going to go ahead and peel this apple and do the same thing. There goes our apples. Now I have a watermelon. Oh, obviously I'm going to need something a little bit bigger. This is what I was looking for just now. Okay, so I take my big tablespoon and I go like this. And take that and then I cut it in half like this. Ooh. Cut it in half like that, and then we add it to our salads. Okay, so go ahead we're gonna do this. Cut it in half. Cut it in half. And then we have these a little bigger pieces. We add it right here to our fruit salad. So I see a couple more here. And just add to our salads. And that's it. Okay, so this bowl is a little bit too full, so I'm gonna use a bigger bowl. Actually, I think I may use this bowl right here. Put that over there. And now we're gonna put this, the watermelon, in here. So I have to clean here now because you see all the watermelon juice is right here. So let me clean this up. And the last thing I'm gonna use is a good old pineapple. So let's go ahead. Oh, I'm gonna cut it. Sometimes you can just twist them off, but right now I'm just gonna cut it. Get rid of that. Okay. And cut the bottom. Hope this pineapple is sweet. But sometimes they're so sour. Cut it down. We're making a fruit salad, guys. Okay. Okay. Cut that off. Hope you guys like pineapple. And just put this over here for a few minutes. So now I'm gonna cut them in circles. Okay, so we're gonna cut around the core. We're gonna take the core out. That we're not gonna use. Cut around the core. And basically this is it. We cut a okay, let me and once I cut around the core, I'm just gonna cut these in small pieces like I did the other one. So everything is almost about the same size. And this is it for our fruits. So now we're gonna put the pineapple in here with the watermelon. Put it all in there. And what you do is you have your bowl on your table that's full of fruit, and you can always have a separate bowl. And when this bowl get empty, just refill it. Basically, that's it. Okay, all right, guys. Now we have to assemble everything. I have the pineapple in here. You got your watermelon and all these fruits. So we have our lime and honey here. I'm just gonna put a little bit like that right there. I'm gonna put a little bit up here. I'm kind of putting on this pineapple. Charles said the pineapple is not that sweet. Years ago, he went to Nigeria and he had one of those white pineapples, and he said that's the sweetest pineapple he ever had. I'm yet to get like a really sweet pineapple, because I think sometimes they pick them too green. So by the time they're really ripe, they're really not that sweet. Anyway, so now I need to stir this up together. So I'm just gonna pour a little bit of this in here, and I'm just going to mix it up. So, and I'm going to, because it's definitely, we got everything to be mixed up well. And you just get 2 spoons and try to combine it together like that. Whoops. Why am I dropping everything, guys? And then we just mix it up. And you got yourself a nice fruit salad, a little bit of everything. So everybody can come, put a little bit in the bowl and have a little bit. Good. And then what I do is I'm gonna pour it all back in my bowl like this. Since it's all mixed in. Such a pretty color, right, guys? And we have all this liquid to the bottom because obviously the watermelon is gonna produce a lot of water. That's why it's called watermelon. Watermelon. Look, see all that water already? That's from the watermelon. All that water, but I don't want to put that in there. And we top it off. Guys, this is a nice fruit salad, a nice cute little bowl. Put that on your table and everybody just take a little bit of that to eat. And we have a little bit of everything. You have a little bit of honey and lemon and lime, and we're all set. This is for my Camden's birthday. Of course, the adults is probably gonna eat this because the kids gonna have pizza. But you know, Camden like fruits, especially blueberries, so his favorite fruits are in there. Guys, thank you so much for joining me. I had fun, and I hope you guys have fun as well. Don't forget to make yourself a nice fruit salad, put it on the table, let everybody enjoy it. The holidays are going to be coming soon, and you need to do something. Thank you, guys. Don't forget to share the video, like the video, and subscribe to the video. Leave me a comment. Until next time, bye-bye.